Welcome back to Jurassic Art and Customs. Today I'm doing the Legacy Collection, Dr. Alan Grant and Compsognathus. He's also got that Flair gun with him today. I think we were all pretty stoked when we first found out that, Mattel was releasing Legacy figures. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought we were only gonna get like one or two, but I think at this point, it's 2022 and there's more Legacy nostalgia figures than there were in the original line. I think the original line was only 5 and we're up to, 8, 9 different figures. And then the detail on them is amazing. Come on, Mattel spoils. I say this all the time, but they really do. I love the level of articulation that they managed to get into these tiny figures because they're only 3 inches tall. Very light. Such a tiny thing to put a lot of bends and, nooks and levers in. But yeah, great range of motion. All of the human figures, and the dinosaur figures too, compared to, what we grew up with in the 90s. But even though the sculpts are really good, we could always use some brush love. And for this little gal, if you look closely in the beginning of The Lost World, you can see 2 different colorations for the Compys, which I take to be male and female. And this is kind of the lighter of the two, so this is the female version of the Lost World Compy. Now it's made of a very soft plastic, so, paint wear is kind of an issue with these little ones. But, yeah, they just click on to your figures right there. They're very flexible, very tiny. They hold on really well. Not like the Jurassic Park 3 or the Lost World where it was magnetized. Great little detail on the flare gun, too, here. Which he doesn't hold well, I might add. It's kind of a ruckus to even get it in his hand, but, there it is. Now, there were a few little things I wanted to alterate on this. His belt, pants, and shoes were not the movie correct color. So naturally, I had to change that. And I'm also going to do a little wash on his shirt just to make it look a little more denim. And here we are with the correct beige slacks, instead of that olive they were going with. And here's what it looks like all finished with the wash on the jean jacket, all in the package, looking all spiffy. Little Queen Compy there looks ready to snap on Alan, so I gotta get him out of that box with her. And here you can see I've put on his tan boots. And here's a closer look at that wash I did on the jacket, which turned out really good. I'm happy with that for sure. I'm happy with the whole figure. Now, I did go over this with a kind of a matte Mod Podge layer, but really thin, so I can still, move all the limbs and it's still fully articulated. You have to be careful about that. Make sure you're moving those limbs around while it dries. And here's a size comparison between old Alan and new Alan. I'm really loving my wash job. I have to toot my own horn here. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed this customization of the Legacy Collection Alan Grant. And if you've enjoyed this video, I have plenty more. So, feel free to sift through if you like.